Want some in a real battle? Oh,
Tis me they come to see real.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
I tire of all this frippery and dancing.
Are you here to see me, perchance?
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair verm...
I only pray my watch finishes without it.
These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. Dull days for us.
Is there aught you require?
I suppose I will try to make a little merry. Fine place to let my
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
This place needs a very
Could all have been bought ever happens here, anyhow.
sure what to do with myself today.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
I could see myself.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
We shall await you here, Master.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Where it costs. I'd sooner.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are...
Very dull. One dance, and my hair's... I pray someone asks me to dance.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Someone will ask me to dance ere long.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we'll see
Have you
the
heard?
end of
There's to be
age.
more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
The arisen has all
Apparently, even privately owned items.
You are right, Lords. I shall hold my tongue.
This is a time of celebration. Once the Sovereign is fighting fit and returned to us, the peace of our kingdom will be aught but assured. Well,
They have
something in the
circumstances
soil
that
of
try to
doubt.
entertain.
Head will roll if aught goes awry.
All this merrymaking is a joy.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue afore you lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of noble Arisen. Wastrels and curs, the lot of them.
This one's the genuine article. Surely you've heard tell of how he repelled the dragon in Melve.
Aye, and he's got grievous burns to show for it. I expect that's why he's been up listening to fancy songs and watching dresses twirl for over a moon, eh? Makes a man wonder when our true ruler's gonna rise up and deliver us salvation.
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after.
Would seem our sovereign. Another ale can't make my.
These festivities are part and
I find it liberating to hide my fate.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
What they're whispering of me now, I dread to... Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this.
Surely it wasn't my affairs of which they whispered.
If you've naught to say, I...
Twouldn't do to meddle in.
I do wonder who's behind the mask.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet...
I find it liberating to...
Everyone who dances with me complains.
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night.
Another ale can't make my.
Is there aught you require?
What I can do for you?
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have... My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
Twouldn't do to.
These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
They're the same tired faces and the same tired folks.
Dreary life, this, for all its comforts.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it...
Know your place.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
I must ask you to
Business to attend to, friends to sup with.
Wait for your equipment to come.
Not without its charms.
Would that all my day.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap. At least
so far.
Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated. Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I'll claw out his eyes.
What shall I do? Hair in the world. Just as it should be.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
What's to be done about this?
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet, I pray, allow me to investigate.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from... That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate...
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
By your command, Arisen.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer. Now here's a welcome sight. I'll just bring.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with... Yet e'er since he came here, he's only...
I understand how you must feel. But you must... There is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery.
Home?
Dear, we are pressed enough.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring...
I will look after him.
Lots to do. Think about these ones.
To the...
Test. I shall take a look inside.
Ain't gonna make any coin here.
Life can be tiring even if you've no trouble. My head hurts just thinking about it.
I feel more welcome here than...
Still waiting on that report.
We shall remain here.
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
Suppose I ought to earn my pay. I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Oh dear.
We've naught to discuss.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chamber.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at the...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for...
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is...
Always a fresh breeze blowing.
When does my best earn my keep? Napa really would have been better off a baker.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet at the moment.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I'm glad of any business.
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Well met.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which vermin has no... Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plan..." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between I fear such a partnership would only portend, at any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is... I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phaser. This fellow. But what precisely is their aim? Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Shall we get some rest then?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I'm
about ready to fall asleep.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I'm in fine fettle today. I sleep on my woes.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
I'll sleep
One
like a
must
log
take
tonight.
pride in
But
their
not
charge.
at the expense of my duty.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Shall we go and meet with him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray, follow me.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Might treat us to a roast tonight.
looking for a fight? There was a patient man.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaning treasures round every... corner.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
A glad thing we rested where we did. We must not let down the guard. You have my consent. Well done. That was a skillful bit of thinking. You feel they think you're proud.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial, I grant you roaring flame.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Once more! to pursue and eliminate the stragglers. Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we. We must make the most of this opportunity. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Again. We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort. By your
Let me get that.
I will protect you.
can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.